Leaders of the Quad nations, Australia, India, Japan, and the United States met on May 20th after the close of the second day of the G7 summit. The meeting was originally to be held in Sydney following the G7 summit, but was moved to Hiroshima as US President Joe Biden wouldn't be able to attend. At the beginning of the meeting, Japanese Prime Minister Kishida Fumio expressed a strong sense of crisis, saying that the international order is under threat. With the continuous Russian aggression, Kishida added that the Quad nations must come together and lead the international community towards cooperation. In a joint statement released after the meeting, the leaders are aiming to seek a region where no country dominates and no country is dominated. The leaders agreed to strongly oppose attempts to unilaterally change the status quo in the East China Sea and the South China Sea. Earlier in the day at the G7 sessions, talks on emerging and developing nations, also known as the Global South, were held. The G7 leaders agreed to strengthen engagement with these countries and to respond in detail to the needs of each country, such as poverty and energy issues. In a session joined by the leaders of Global South nations India and Brazil, issues of food security and gender disparity were discussed. Kishida pointed out that cooperating on women's economic independence is important, which leaders from the participating countries agreed on.